All right, we are back at the drone park. Yeah, with a developer, the newest version of the development iVue RC app and World's iVue. Released today, pushed, 4:02 p.m., so not about 45 minutes ago exactly. I think all we're testing here right now is the compass calibration updates, right?
Yep, the U has been significantly improved since last week.
You heard it from the horse's mouth directly, folks.
Yippee.
All right, so we just need to set out developer. Got some old props. I probably should use some new props. One of these, at least, maybe two of them, aren't in the best condition, but to not quote Bill O'Reilly, look it up if you're not familiar with the reference. Yeah, let's go with that one. The reference that Brian made was not the one I was referring to. He said tides go in, tides go out, which I didn't know was a Bill O'Reilly reference. I heard two words of the Bill O'Reilly reference. It rhymes with bucket. The two words rhyme with bucket. Which we've flown with a developer before to collect water samples. Need to continue improving the design of it though. Uses the same winch as our claw machine mod kit. All right, we're gonna call that one good. Here comes the sun. Here is the sun. And I said, all right. All right, all right, all right. Who were we with the other day that had that as their ringtone? Who? Oh yeah, that's right. I was not expecting that. Our customer with the thermal HP developer, the thermal camera developer HP of doom. Not really. It was working well until it broke in shipment in one of these cases. Got battered. Busted and blue.
Good connection.
Yep, 22 satellites. All right. And again, probably don't even really need to do the compass calibration. I'm going to reboot just because I kind of messed up the pinch and zoom. Wow, smooth, Jacob. Let's go full screen. Reopen the iVue RC app. All right, we are back after a quick distraction, talking about the increase of price of like these handheld PCs and game consoles with the local crew here at the drone park. But nonetheless, we are back after the Legion also died, as we started with at 1%, but you know, the charging on these devices isn't great. So nonetheless, we are now on the laptop, going to allow World's iVue to have our location, open up the iVue RoboControl app again, connect, zoom in, open up the compass calibration menu.
And I can report the progress while you're doing it.
Nice. Nice, nice, baby. All right. Start, calibrate, and listen.
Right. I clicked on start.
Yeah. Ideally, if you're smarter than I am, which is not difficult, even though don't really believe in the idea of smartness, at least like a universal smartness, says the dumb guy, you would do this compass calibration without the props on. All right, it's got like the...
Keep on going.
Keep
on going, right?
I thought you were gonna like report it to me, Mohit. Jesus Christ.
So, what the UI is currently reporting is a failure when calibrating both of the compasses at this moment. That is what the beeping represents. Took a week to figure that out.
Wait, what's the beeping?
So the current like long beep is the compass it's a compass calibration failure.
Okay, so we need to restart it?
Yeah.
All right.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on finish calibration.
I'm a failure.
And it should be rebooting.
No, still failing. Work them abdominal.
Got it. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay.
Hey, there's a woodpecker.
Give me a second.
We're gonna have to start like bringing shade for the cameras, or at least that one. The C's probably fine. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's a cinema camera.
Give it
That's
a second.
not black magic. All right. It's no longer buzzing, so.
Got it.
Try rebooting again, just manually through the UI. Yep.
There we go.
Rebooted.
So we had to reboot manually because the finish calibration button did not work. All right, and then we're gonna go back here. All right, and just to make sure that the drone works,
We got the big.
it is not currently receiving data. As you can see, the data is frozen. And right now, we should also open a terminal because that would be very important.
I want a compass calibration and I want it now.
Oh. There we go. Okay, so now it's getting proper data from the drone. And if we go to the wrench icon and we click on compass right here, we are going to, Jacob, I'm gonna click on start calibration, compass calibration again.
All right, I got this. I am in the zone, auto zone. All right, I heard it, and we're gonna rotate it around town. Swing.
Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna have
See ya.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Adios.
Working well. Okay. Keep on going. Yep.
Will he go all the way? Yeah, look at that. A successful compass calibration in our own software, folks. Take that, rewind it back.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then one more feature, you can also download a report. And
Not that any of you would want to do that unless you're like, again,
Right.
technical, yeah.
And
Nerd.
you could just basically see some of the, it does that sometimes.
Visual Studio Code, man. What, am I a nerd? There's no way. I've never used that app.
As you can see here, it just shows the compass calibration for all the compasses that were calibration.
No, he was just saying the sun's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, distraction, yeah.
So here's the results from the compass calibration that we just had. And if you click out of it,
All right.
as you can see here, the compass calibration was a success.
And so we have it actually indicated in green and yellow as well, right? So
Yep.
Oh my God, this is great. This is excellent. Is that you probably won't know, Sanders? No, not Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
I see. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, okay.
You were supposed to click on finish, man.
Oh, so is it not gonna take effect? Did I screw it up?
Yeah,
All
but
right.
thankfully, we can click on accept right here. If you are on the preview version, you shouldn't have to do this while you're on the main version of the application. So it clicked on accept, and now we're gonna click on reboot.
Nice.
And as you can see, it's hearing it from over there.
We're hearing it from over there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. I guess we're gonna have to, okay, I see. All right, even though it rebooted on that side,
We get a.
failed to reboot over here. So there's clearly
would that
some
be-
issues
yeah.
around that.
Would that be a false positive or
It's a false, it's
false
not a,
negative?
It's a false negative, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
let's fly this sucker and see if it works. That's what we really want.
First off, we need
What
to
we
make sure
really,
that
really want.
as you can see, the values are static over here. So if the values are static, that means it's not currently receiving information from a drone, which also means that we don't know. Oh, it's still making some noise. It's still going through some internal calculations, I believe.
Yeah, we don't have satellites. When we just had like 20 plus, so let's reboot. Oh, so no, we had a hardware malfunction here where it looks like the radio. This is a thick boy USB-C cable with big bezels that will sometimes knock the connection loose. Loosey goosey. There we go.
There we go. Okay, good.
Alrighty. Alrighty tidy. And saying we are not ready to arm. But why?
That's another issue. I shouldn't be doing it. Yeah. Interesting. All right.
Very, what? Who's the very interesting? Is that also?
Let's go ahead and reboot the gun again.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Also, Mr. Burns. It's funny how many references I make for content I barely even know or watched, but.
All right. So it is getting data.
Yeah, funny. Quote unquote funny.
So it's getting data now.
Yeah,
and as you
I
can
think
see,
we're ready. So let's fly, arm and fly. What could go wrong having no controller connected? Oh, was that enough of a heads up, Brian? We'll see.
You've given me in the last couple months.
And it said failed to
Arm to guided mode.
So
WTFA.
oh, so now it just switched to guided mode, and if we fly
Let's try again.
I'm gonna fly down. There we go. There we go. And
Drone armed, but to launch.
yeah. Interesting.
So let's just see if we're getting any messages in QGroundControl, not QuickTime Player.
I believe there's some issues with this radio connecting to the drone. I think that's another part of it because I've been
Yeah, like right there.
yeah.
It just turned from green to red.
Even though it shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, because the connection got knocked loose. Footloose. Kick off your Sunday shoes. You know that one?
I do not.
Everybody, everybody get.
Alright, so it's saying disconnected.
What the HE double hockey sticks? Everybody got footloose. Me, ooh wee. Ooh wee. Ooh wee indeed. All right. I'm going to reboot the develop air because, yeah, we are getting the red light. And we want the green light.
Yep.
The red light is a totally different type of light. Put on the red light, put on. Nice, all right.
Sweet.
And red light.
Again.
Okay, so let me check the radio inside this develop air. That might have come undone, or like the antenna connected to the radio inside develop air. That would not surprise me, seeing as these are very solid radio connections if all the hardware is properly connected. Oh my gosh, I think I've been pretty good about not making the sound effect I just made, and I ruined it. Nope, the antenna is connected, so pooper scooper. All right, all right, all right.
All right. And there's still red on this. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Oh, green. There we go.
Nice.
And there we go. We finally got a connection with QGC. And comms are lost.
What the fuck? I mean, I didn't curse. What the frick?
Shoot.
Shoot, there it is.
Oh, and now QGroundControl quit unexpected.
And that's why you don't use open source software, folks. You use tried and true tested proprietary software like World's iVue and the iVue RoboControl app.
Indeed.
All right, green light again.
Go, and as you see, it says not ready and stabilize, and comms are lost.
Yeah, back to red light.
Interesting. So I believe there's a problem with the radio that needs to be resolved.
No me gusta. All right, let's give this a shot. We'll scream. Maybe it's the heat and like
Yeah. I believe that
the radio's overheating.
Radios tend to overheat quite a bit. Not to mention, I used that develop air to calibrate the compass like 15 times.
And it could be this cable, cause
Yeah.
nope.
No.
So yeah, there's some intermittent connection, cause yeah, it's going between green and red.
Right.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, we did not get off the ground, but we tested what we wanted to test with the compass calibration.
Right.
So,
and we now know there are multiple issues to resolve with the software itself that we're making.
Well, I mean, that's always going to be the case. But, I mean, we have, again, a green light. Let's try. Connect. Let's see if we can get the timing just right.
So it says 0. Right now, it's receiving heartbeats, but it's not receiving any other data, which is a problem.
All right. Oh. So I was just able to get the timing to reboot.
But no voltage, battery, satellites.
I'm just going to refresh entirely.
All right, there we go. We're getting some data.
There we go. All right, Brian, we're going to try it again.
And has failed to arm and launch. So arm and just click on arm and then fly. And yeah, just give it some time. Air while arming.
Command. Still connected. Still green light. All right. So, not having the ability to take off automatically, let's just try with a controller. I'm not going to get up that easy.
Yeah, there we go. That should have connected, no problem. No, it can't arm. Interesting.
All right, well, let's disconnect. Go back to QGroundControl. Now that seems like, oh, and of course.
It disconnected on the radio again, jeez.
What the heck? And literally nothing has changed other than, I guess, doing the compass calibration work at the office.
Right.
Office workshop, whatever. All right. Well, I think that is going to be it. Not a test flight video, but a test field video showing you the new update to the iVue RoboControl app. And it looks like, yeah, we're not going to get a solid connection here in QGroundControl. So if you have any comments, questions, concerns about how to do a compass calibration using the iVue RC app, right now just in the development version, soon coming to the public version available at worldsivue.com. Leave those questions and comments in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Peace.
Bye, everyone.